What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining us here on rIVerse Reacts. Question for you all. Do y'all know that we are more than just YouTube reactors? Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. We're actually a band called rIVerse, and that's with an I, not an L.
Get out.
rIVerse. rIVerse. We wanted to come here and let you guys know that there is plenty of additional content on the rIVerse Live Variety channel. Live performances, music videos, acapellas, and additionally, vlogs, makeup tutorials, and so much more. Make sure you guys check it out. Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen and genders. What is up, y'all? We are rIVerse. My name is Diz.
I'm Khadija.
My name is Zach.
And I'm Monroe.
Welcome to another episode of rIVerse Reacts. We thank you so much for joining us here on the couch. Before we jump into anything further, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below to the rIVerse Live Variety channel. Okay, girl, we're gonna just keep it moving right along. We're gonna have a brand new artist he's not a brand new artist, but brand new on the rIVerse Reacts series.
Yes.
Omarion. I love Omarion. I've been a B2K fan from time, so it's exciting to have Omarion on the show featuring T-Pain. His latest release, Can You Hear Me? This is very exciting. You know how I love my melanated artists. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but
no,
kidding.
kidding.
I'm not kidding, but you know what I mean? I'm saying like I love all of the artists, you know what I mean? But I have a special place in my heart for the black artists. So, we're gonna hop on the internet plane or GO train or Uber, a hefty Uber bill to the United States of America to check out Omarion and T-Pain, and we're gonna hop into it right now. Here we go. Ooh. Oh. In these unprecedented times of COVID and social injustice, I wanted to offer a reprise via spiritual nourishment through the unifying language of dance. Dance is joy. Oh, yes. Members of the dance community put this video together on their own, and I'm honored to present it as the official video for Can You Hear Me?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Playlists. Like,
you know, before the song even starts. I love that.
I can read fast.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, it was paused. Like, do you think I'm stupid?
It's giving people the time to take in what, you know. Did you imagine it's in Toronto?
Yo. Y'all heard that new Omarion song?
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes, Omarion.
I just got like transported back to little teenager me. Like, oh my god.
Scream tour.
I think we all here. Anybody else know that was not paying attention?
This very well could be Toronto. I think it's time we talk about shit.
I love that they did this. Cute.
I wanna capture the essence of being unbothered.
Unbothered.
Hey, oh, yeah, hey. I've been acting hella different lately, can you hear me?
Hey.
Can't get my new number to my baby, can you hear me? Got too much security, none of them bitches can't get near me. My mink be so furry, got them vultures trying to get me, ooh. My shit be hella loud, can you hear me? My shit be hella loud, can you hear me? I throw it in the crowd, can you hear me? My shit be hella loud, can you hear me? Yo nigga don't like me, but he respected me. He don't wanna see the
one in the middle gives me a
Apollonia feel.
Just like in it with Amanda, like
Talk that talk 'cause I won't grab
Hey.
Niggas better watch my shoes.
Hey.
They be following me wherever I go. Cause you must know I got the news. Boss with the page.
I love Omarion.
these little edits make the video that much more
Elevated.
Yeah. Matt, did you do this video? I was thinking that.
Baby, can you hear me? Got too much security.
I love the superpowers.
He
is fine.
So cute.
My shit be hella loud. My shit be hella loud. I throw it in the crowd. My shit be hella loud. My shit be hella.
T-Pain.
None of the niggas ever hit that bad. They say she only with me cause I got that cheddar. I come in and knock it down. You can never knock my crown. Ring later, baby, I'm not that clown. 20 bands up, let it rock the ground. Can you hear me? If that's your hoe, that's my hoe too. I'm commandeering.
I was thinking the same thing.
Ah.
I've been acting hella different lately, can you hear me? Can't get my new number to my baby, can you hear me? Got too much security, none of them bitches can't get near me. My mink be so furry, got them vultures trying to get me. My shit be hella loud, my shit be hella loud.
I love that.
My shit be hella loud. My shit be hella loud. Can you hear me, yo? My shit be hella loud. Can you hear me, yo? I throw it in the crowd. Can you hear me, yo? My shit be hella loud. Can you hear me, yo?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't do that.
Well, we
You
did
know?
the
You
Brianna Taylor.
No.
Yes.
Sorry.
That's okay if you don't see me. It's okay. This is the girl.
Amazing. Shout out to Franco the artist.
Boom.
That was phenomenal.
Boom.
That's how it's done.
Phenomenal.
2020 Omarion worldwide.
Omarion, you better be out here.
Omarion worldwide.
In 2020.
I'm so glad we watched that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm really glad we watched that. Go ahead. I just wanted to say that one.
No,
That's her comment.
but
I feel like Omarion, like for me at least, I feel like he's so underrated. I feel like he didn't really get his spotlight as much as he should have.
Yeah.
He's super talented. He's first of all, he can dance, but he can sing, and he's got so much charisma. Yeah, his tone is so identifiable.
Yes. Yeah.
Like when I'm hearing a song featuring Omarion, or if it's his song, like I know exactly who's singing. Even if it's on the radio and they didn't say his name yet, I'll know it's him. I really enjoyed that. And it just brought me back to like, I remember when B2K first came out, and I remember all of them, and I was like, and like it's funny because every time I think of B2K, I think of that, but then I also think of when we were in Korea, and that's what I would play in the morning before we would get ready.
B2K?
Don't you remember?
No, I remember all the K-pop.
I played all like 2000s.
I do remember.
2000s R&B,
Yeah.
like 90s R&B. I would play that in the morning, and B2K was always on the list.
Yeah,
So like it always just brought me back to that moment. I thought the music video was simple yet effective.
So well done.
Again, with the whole like
The effects.
the effects, like I was saying in the middle of the video, it made it that much more elevated. The dancing was on point. Like those dancers were fantastic. The song was really catchy. This shit is hella loud. I was like, okay,
Yes.
like we were already singing it on the couch.
Yeah.
I live for that.
Yeah.
Overall, fantastic song. I can still hear it in my head. Love that. And the messages, like in the beginning of the video, right? But at the end of the video are so important. It is so important, and it's something that as the world we still need to remember, and like this shit is still going on. It didn't happen just for a little bit and it's like, oh, that was a cute thing. Like, no, it's a serious issue. And it's a serious problem that the world needs to bring to the forefront of their face and realize what the fuck is going on. So I'm very happy that they put that at the end as well.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be my main point. Artists using their platforms to speak on bigger issues and important issues that involve the betterment or well-being of other human beings and human life is very special. So I was just very, it speaks to me, and it just makes me very proud to see that this is how they use their platform. Omarion, I love Omarion. From B2K days, I always seem to identify with him. He's a Scorpio. And also, I remember different industry people that have worked with rIVerse or whatever have always told me that they compare me to Omarion, or they and so
I can see
to
that.
me that's a crazy to be compared to Omarion. I look up to him. I think he's phenomenal. So for anybody to be like, you give me Omarion energy, I'm like, girl. Because also when I watch him in interviews, he has such a great spirit and energy. So when somebody is like a good person, obviously we don't know him, but in interviews I believe that he is being his authentic self, and he has such a warm. yeah, a warm spirit, a warm energy. So when you're talented on top of that, it just makes me stand you that much harder. I love that he has, I think he has locks now. So I'm just like, I just feel like I have Omarion
Twins.
No, I think he's phenomenal. I agree with you 100%. I feel like he's super underrated. But I believe that he's still out here. He's still out here. He still is giving me the same, he still has the same energy and talent. I mean, it's even, I think that much more, it's grown from since we've seen him last. So he's still out here, and I think that his time, his real time is gonna come again. I think he deserves it. T-Pain, it's great to hear T-Pain back out here in these streets.
Yes.
I feel like he wrote that. It's a very T-Pain song.
Yeah.
T-Pain writes nothing but hits. I love hearing T-Pain. Just great, talented artist, and seeing the dancers being able to be featured in this way was just the whole thing was brilliant. I love that. I could keep rambling on and on and on, but it was fantastic.
I had like, okay, so for real, I would not have been able to identify Omarion in like a magazine. I wouldn't be able to tell you a song. Who, B4K, BKK,
B2K.
B2K.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beep, like nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I would have been like B44. You mean like literally?
If you get down on me, I get down on you.
Wow.
But it just gets me thinking. It's not like I was like under a rock, but it's like I think like the hive mentality of like within certain communities or even like just demographics, like it can very much like that kind of part of the music, and I just was not in my it wasn't around me. We didn't like, it was more like my memory goes from Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls, like in my younger days, and then to like the Wonderwall, you know what I mean, like around the campfire, and then like there was like nothing in between, and it just jumped to that, and then the Beatles, and then everyone had shaggy hair, and I was like, I didn't really have access to this, like I don't know this, so it's like I'm seeing Omarion, and I'm like immediate fan. I'm like, where? But how haven't I known about him before? It's actually shocking to me.
No, that's a really, I think about that a lot, and I think we're getting into like a whole different topic right now, but I think for me, I am Black. I was raised in a really small town in northern Canada, so I was like one of 3 Black people at my entire school. One of them was my sister, like, you know what I mean? Like, and we had Much Music, which was the Canadian broadcast, whatever. We had CMT, which was country music. Like, we didn't have access to MTV or BET, anything like that. So it wasn't like I had to go out of my way to find Black music, R&B music. And like when I moved to Toronto, I like had to go back and like deep dive into what I missed, right? And that's a really real thing, that like there are a lot of people out there who, so I think part of him not getting the shine that he could have had is the fact that like you can really blow up in the Black community and there's still people out there who don't even know your name. You know what I mean? Like it is such a, maybe in 2020, that's a really cool thing. I think about the internet and how culture has changed and how much Black culture is pushing everything right now. It's cool that Omarion can come back after all of this time and now kind of be like, I've been here, I've been talented, like now you get to see me, you know what I mean? I think that's
the internet.
Because the internet has opened up so many doors and really Black culture is pushing everything, so now people want to know. People want, there are gonna be people who have never listened to a B2K song in their lives, but they're gonna pretend that they did because that shit's cool, you know what I mean? But I think it's phenomenal, and it's really great to see him come back now. He looks the same, like grown, but the same. Like, you know what I mean?
But I'm not surprised.
Yeah, he looks phenomenal. I really, as soon as that first shot came, and I was like, I feel like I'm transported back to my like preteen self. Like I got a little like, oh, you know what I mean? But yeah, he sounds amazing. I think the video is phenomenal. It's kind of cool. It's very timely. And I think that's a good thing right now, like what you were saying of like there's something happening in the world that we need to be paying attention to. So it's cool that you create a video and you're out there being like, this was remotely done during COVID-19 and there is a like civil movement happening, and then we're gonna address it and we're gonna talk about it, and this is something that we can look back on in 20 years and hopefully be like, this was something that like contributed to where we are now. You know what I mean? And I think that's a phenomenal thing. As an artist, that's such a great thing to be able to create.
Can I just add one thing? So I know because you guys came from like the dance community, and you always talk about the dance community, and like for me, it was just an abstract like thing and being and energy. Yeah. I've recently kind of like felt like I finally understand like the dance kind of that the vibe and like just that. Like it doesn't even have like a shape, it's just this like energy of it. And the two places I was introduced to it, one here, I kind of just understand like the culture of the dance.
Yeah.
It was almost like a visual representation of that inanimate kind of like object of like the dance culture. And then also the ballroom Vogue with Megan Thee Stallion. What's this? Legendary. Living for it. But like you got to go behind the scenes with like each little troupe, and it was just like I was like, oh, like I feel like I'm part witnessing the dance community. Although that was like the ballroom community, but yeah. So this like was really nice in that I feel like it really showcased that and like
that actually is a really good point. And I maybe this like the last thing I'll add, but that I think. For you, especially like the 2000s, like you were in the dance community much more at that point. But dancers have always been a huge part of an artist and their success and their music videos, their shows, everything. Like it's not the same without the dancers. They are a massive part of the music industry. So this was really cool to see dancers not just like in the video and they're in the back and nobody ever like acknowledges them or talks about them, but it was like they are here, like they created that video and the video was phenomenal. I love that, and I'm like I want to go now and look at like they put the name of who did it. I'm like I want to go see his stuff. I want to go check out all the other dancers. Like I love that they got showcased, like you said. Playlist or not.
I would playlist that.
I playlist that.
Playlist that. Playlist. That was fun.
Definitely.
Yes. It's a vibe.
Yes.
Check out our YouTube store. Go ahead.
No, that was it. I was gonna say thank you for watching and tuning in. Like Zach said, if you go to our YouTube page, you can get some cool rIVerse merch. That shit is out now and it's fire. And yeah, subscribe to our channel and we will see you next time.
Hi everybody. Many of you have told us that rIVerse brings you joy and happiness on your brightest and darkest days.
But what you may not know is that you, the Ivy League, you really provide that to us as well. And so we wanted to use this YouTube platform so we can make a declaration together.
And that declaration is #BWVL. You are beautiful, you are worthy, you are valued, you are loved. Say that with us, everybody, using an I statement. I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am valued, I am loved.
Because each and every single one of you is. Much love always from rIVerse.
Get up off your, don't waste another day. Seconds and minutes turn to hours, gonna fade away. Life is amazing, live like it's your last day. Enjoy the ride, don't let time pass you by, cause you can't get it back.